How's it going? Name's Miles, and I live in New Zealand. I got a story about a rescue that I did many years ago, probably about 23 years ago or something. But anyway, I was living in Kaikoai, living in a house in Windsor Place. Lived next door to my uncle, who's not here anymore. God rest his soul. I miss him greatly. He was my race buddy. So anyway, I was inside the kitchen, and I can't remember exactly what I was doing. I think it might have been legal what I was doing, but anyway, I could smell plastic, burning plastic, melting plastic. I could smell it. And I was thinking, where's that come from? Because whenever I smell that, and it's like major alert straight away because it's so toxic, and it can easily kill you if it happens, inside a house. So I opened the door and walked outside. I looked across the road, and all I could see was like there was this big, massive fume ball going up above the houses across the road from me. And anyway, another fella I knew, he was up the road, and he was standing out on the balcony at a friend's place, who's not here anymore. And he yelled out to me, he said, "Oh fuck, do you know where that plastic smell's coming from, bro?" And I went, "Yeah, bro." And I took off, ran across the road. I chucked my gumboots on, I ran across the road, ran up the driveway, up to where my cousin was living. And anyway, she came out and she was going, "Oh no, cuz, oh shit, she's inside that house there." And so when I ran up the driveway, the plastic smell was so strong that the fumes were so strong in the air, they hit my eyes, and my eyes were just watering. So I thought, right, okay. I ran up to, I was probably about 5 or 6 meters away from the back door of the house where all the fumes were coming from. And so I ran straight up to the top of my cousin's place and got into some fresh air and took some deep breaths, did sort of a hyperventilation thing, did about 30 really quick breaths, and then took one great big massive deep breath, and then ran down over the fence and inside the house. So when I got inside the house, my eyes were burning from the fumes, and I looked down the hallway and sort of opened my eyes a little bit quickly to see if I could see where this woman was. And I could hear her, and she was going, "Help me, help me." So the first thing I did, because I knew that she was still conscious because she was yelling out to me, I went into the kitchen, because the most likely place that the fumes would have been coming from would have been the stove, because she had babies inside the house. So I went in and I turned the stove off, because there was a big stainless steel pot on the stove, and it had the baby bottles in that pot, and before it started to melt the bottles, the pot was full of water. And so the chick's partner, before he went to work, obviously what they did was he would get up, he would put the bottles on the stove and turn the stove on. So anyway, I threw the pot outside and ran down to the bedroom where the lady was, and picked up the first kid and ran out of the house and handed the child to my cousin. "Here, cuz, catch!" Oh no, I didn't throw the baby. I handed the baby to my cousin. I ran back inside the house. I ran up to the bedroom because the chick there, she was holding on to one of the babies. So I grabbed her and I dragged her out of the house. And so there's my story about how I rescued a lady from. She could have easily have died, and the babies could have died. And I don't actually know what happened after that, because I think I was off to work, so I didn't really get any information of what was going on. And I'm not a hero, so I don't go and like, it's not, if I rescue somebody or help somebody, and I've done it many times in the past, I don't go back and make any big issue of, I rescued you and all that sort of shit. You should never ever be you should always be humble in whatever you do. Being a humble person will make you a relaxed person. I'm not very relaxed because I have manic depression. I have bipolar, so I've lived with that my whole life. So by that stage, after I'd got the woman and the last child out of the house, everybody was down at the house waiting to see if they could assist and all that. But I did that all by myself, and it was a buzz. One of the memories of my life.